What's happening, gamers? This is John of Video Games on the World, and welcome. And this is my Chrono Trigger playthrough, picking up where I left off here on YouTube. Wow, it's been a long time since I played Chrono Trigger on YouTube. But here's the thing, folks. On the weekends, I'm streaming live on Twitch, and currently I'm playing The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask, and I'm planning also to play The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask this December here on YouTube. And also planning for a weekly live stream news. Hopefully get the chance to talk to some of my favorite YouTubers, like Nerdette's Newsstand and a few others that I'm subscribed to, you know. So, as you can see in the description of this video, we're going to talk about the Super Mario Bros. Movie and also the Saint Seiya teaser trailer that I saw last night, because I'm a fan of Saint Seiya. However, when it comes to Saint Seiya, the Knights of the Zodiac, in Latin America, Saint Seiya is very, very, very popular. And it's not as popular here in the US like Dragon Ball Z is. But in Latin American countries like Mexico, Colombia, Venezuela, Argentina, Cuba, the Dominican Republic, look, Saint Seiya is very, very popular. Even more popular than Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball GT, Dragon Ball Super, you know. So, anyway, folks, let's begin the game. And remember, enjoy the show, because I'll be watching. I may not see all of your comments and all, but all because I'm pretty focused, you know. So we're going to play some Chrono Trigger. One of the best RPG games ever made, dude. One of the best. Okay, so last time we started at the beginning and then escaped from the Chancellor, and now we are in the post-apocalyptic future, beyond the ruins. It's gonna be full of ruined cities, desolate streets full of rats and other types of monsters. Yeah, critical hit, baby. Yesterday, I saw the trailer of Super Mario Bros. The movie, which is coming in April of 2023, and oh my god, that movie looks so phenomenal. Now, this is exactly what the Super Mario Bros. Movie should have been like back in 1993. There's an episode I have of Video Games in the World in the original season 1 that talks about the history of the live-action Super Mario Bros. Movie. Now, I know a lot of people don't like Chris Pratt, and in my honest opinion, they should have at least given Mario a Brooklyn accent like Captain Lou Albano had back in the 1989 cartoon, the Super Mario Bros. Super Show, and he played in the sitcom live-action segment of the show. And so we all know who are the voice actors in the Super Mario Bros. Movie. Chris Pratt, Charlie Day, Fred Armisen, Anya Taylor-Joy, Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong. Who else? Oh yes, Kevin Michael Richardson and Charles Martinet has a voice in that one. He should have voiced Mario. Oh well. I got another load sword. Stole a tonic. A load bow for Marley. Yes, you're right, Luke. Jack Black is playing King Bowser. And I gotta say that Jack Glory 4... So it kind of reminds me of Bo Peep in Toy Story 4, that she may have some fighting skills, and she shows Mario how the flower works in the trailer. And when it comes to Peach fighting, a lot of people are gonna say like what the hell? Princess Peach is supposed to be a damsel in distress. Well, we've seen her be the damsel in distress in various Mario games, but in some Mario games, she is not the damsel in distress. In Super Princess Peach, she does rescue Mario and Luigi, if you ever played that game, of course. And, what else? Oh, yes. In the Super Mario Bros. Cartoon, Princess Peach fights alongside the Mario Brothers, to fight against King Koopa. So yeah, Princess Peach can fight, and also in Super Mario Bros. 2, she fights alongside the Mario Brothers. And the Mario Bros. 2 I'm talking about is the one that I played on the NES, but in actuality in Japan is called Doki Doki Panic for the family computer in Japan. Shadows. Eat it. Super Mario Bros. Movie. It looks really, really good. Something that the 1993 movie should have been like I said. However, some people have different reactions to the Mario movie. Starting with famous Colombian-born stand-up comedian John Leguizamo, or Leguizamo in Spanish. I'm Dominican, to be... And so, John Leguizamo was not too happy about the cast, saying that they're going backwards because there's not one Latino voice actor. Come on, John. We all know that the 1993 movie was not as successful. And also, why complain about the choice of cast? It doesn't really bother me, to be honest. All I care about is that they do their job. That's all. But I don't want to talk about this guy, but you know who it is. Okay. Dawn. There you go. All right. Ever watch a movie called Willow? Oh yeah. Me? The movie Willow? Oh yeah. That movie is a classic. I remember watching that movie with my sister and I loved it. It was so awesome, epic, and really, really cute as well. Okay, so getting back to the topic at hand about the Super Mario Bros. Movie trailer. So yeah, Princess Peach fights as well, not just in Smash Brothers, but I've seen her fight in the old cartoons in Super Princess Peach, you know, and Super Mario Bros. 2. Okay, so that's what I gotta say about the Super Mario Bros. Movie trailer. Let's talk about Saint Seiya. Now, Saint Seiya is an anime that I used to watch when I was a kid when I lived in the Dominican Republic. They have a series. Well, I guess I should try watching it. Thanks, Mike. But on which app? Pardon me for asking. Okay. So about the Saint Seiya look. Saint Seiya is known as Knights of the Zodiac. It wasn't as popular here in the US, but in Latin America, that anime was very, very, very popular. Even more popular than Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z. It rivaled Dragon Ball Z. And if you don't know what Saint Seiya is about, then I'll tell you. Saint Seiya is about a team of warriors using armors representing the constellations of the Zodiac. They have powers that they explode on the inside of their bodies called Cosmo. Called cosmic energy. They say it like burn the Cosmo in order to unleash the power of a saint. So these warriors, they fight to protect the goddess Athena. According to mythology, every time that the forces of evil will threaten to destroy the world, the saints will appear. And the goddess Athena will also fight to protect the earth. It's a great anime, Saint Seiya, from the manga of Masami Kurumada. Disney Plus. It's basically a sequel to the movie. Well, I hope that it's really, really good. And since you brought up Disney Plus, what I'm watching right now is stuff like Andor, She-Hulk. Andor and She-Hulk I'm pretty much watching right now. So many shows I didn't even get to see because of life, busyness, and all that stuff, you know. Now, when it comes to Disney Plus, I can't wait for season 2 of What If. They should make a season 2 of Obi-Wan Kenobi as well. I cannot also wait for what show? Oh yeah, Mandalorian season 3. Yeah. It's worth a try. Okay. Get back here, you little critter. And in one try. Da 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 da. Okay. Hold on a second. I'm gonna need a controller for this. Okay. All right. So yeah, as I was saying about the anime Knights of the Zodiac, it's a really good anime, and you should also try reading the manga by Masami Kurumada. But a lot of things are really good in the anime that make it better than the manga. The manga's pretty short, but the anime it has a lot more stories that were not included in the manga. They took liberties, and I thought it was pretty awesome. It's a lot of machines. Okay. The info center. (1999 AD). And people thought that the war was going to end in 1999. And 10 years ago, a lot of people thought that the war was going to end in 2012. But it didn't. Uh-oh, it's the devil himself, Lavos. change history. Well, at least they don't screw up the time like Barry Allen did. I'm talking about Flashpoint. Okay, so the trailer I saw yesterday of Saint Seiya was a live action trailer, and so far it's just a trailer. Well, so far so good. Hopefully they don't butcher it, because live action adaptations of anime have a reputation of being bad, and I mean bad. Like Dragon Ball Evolution, piece of crap movie. I like to pretend that that piece of crap movie doesn't exist. Dragon Ball Evolution. In that movie, Goku is played by Justin Chatwin, who played as Steve / Jimmy in the TV show Shameless, and Emmy Rossum, who was in Shameless as well, as the main protagonist until season 10. She really, and to think that Emmy Rossum enjoyed her role as Fiona Gallagher, because it showed her gutsy side. Because Emmy felt like it showed her gutsy side. Seeds. Yeah. So they got robots, like in Terminator, except that the machines are hostile not because of Skynet, but because of Lavos. And this time you won't go back in time to save John Connor. You got that right. Yeah. Damn it, Barry. Indeed. Yeah, Barry screwed up the timeline because he wanted to save his mom. So you were born in 99. Me, 86. Wait, those machines are not hostile. Johnny the Man. Yeah, I'll beat you in a bike race, dude. Okay, time to go all fast and furious against this guy. I really don't use that until this part. No. Oh, shucks. My bad. I messed up. Go home? Screw that, dude. Who? Chump? Who you calling chump? Again. Can't trust the boosting in this one. Okay, so now that I've spoken to you about the trailer of Super Mario Brothers and already the one in Saint Seiya, as you all know, movies based on video games also have a reputation for oh, wait. I was talking about the anime of Dragon Ball, yeah. About anime adaptations. Now, regarding anime adaptations into live action, a lot of them suck. A lot of them. Mainly because they change too much. They're not very faithful to the source material. Yes. Mainly because they're not very faithful to the source material. Oh, and the casting is wrong, you know. But the anime adaptations I can tolerate are those of Speed Racer and Alita. Speed Racer, at least I can tolerate. The live action movie of Rurouni Kenshin made in Japan, that I enjoyed, as well as Full Metal Alchemist, which was pretty cool. Cowboy Bebop, the Netflix live action adaptation, well, I don't know. I wasn't too fond of it, to be honest with y'all. So, but I must admit that they did pretty good with Dragon Ball with Cowboy Bebop. At least they did okay in a certain way. But when it comes to the live action Cowboy Bebop, at least they were faithful to the intro. Spike Spiegel, played by John Cho of Harold and Kumar fame. Okay, here we meet our robotic friend, Robo. Used to call him a 3PO, like the Star Wars droid. The protocol droid 3PO. Oh no. Well, they have a lot in common. They have like they're very well mannered, you know. Hello. Yeah. Too, not too fond of formalities either. I wasn't really into the live action Cowboy Bebop, but it was okay. Yeah, you could. Yeah, it was. It was. Robo? She calls him Robo. I call him 3PO, but I'm not gonna call him that. I'll just keep his name Robo. Sometimes I even called him R2D2. I love that. So many. That droid would always made me laugh. R2D2. Oh, and hard to believe this game is 27 years old. Ah, man. I'll tell you one thing. The 1990s was like the golden era of video games. Just like it was the golden era of cinema and TV shows. A lot of varieties. Lots of varieties. Now, when it comes to movies and TV shows today, it's mostly reboots, revivals, and superheroes. But hey, I like superhero movies and all, but man. Ooh. Okay. Now, regarding since I told you about anime adaptations and all that stuff, and also the 2010s being like the age of superheroes and all, and in terms of cinema, well, I guess the 2020s it will be the era of video game adaptations because, as you can see, video game adaptations don't have a very good reputation, but with movies like Sonic the Hedgehog, things are starting to change for movies based on video games. Now, not all movies based on video games were like so bad. Yes, a lot of them were pretty awful, but a lot of movies based on video games were awful, no doubt about that. But still, most of them suck. Now, the movies based on video games that I thought were pretty good were the 1995 Mortal Kombat movie. The 1995 Mortal Kombat movie was pretty good. But its sequel, Annihilation, well, it really wasn't good. And people had legitimate criticism on why a movie wasn't for them. Yeah, there are legitimate criticisms of why the movie wasn't for certain people, you know. But some people submit to petty criticisms regarding movies. Some people will be like, it's too woke, it's too problematic. That type of criticism I cannot take very seriously. Because that kind of stuff like, ooh, it's problematic and offensive. Ooh, it's woke and SJW propaganda. I cannot take them seriously because it's so bitchy and whiny. Ouch. Not so out. Because, you know, such criticisms like that are just pesky flies, you know. Okay. Rocket roll. Huh? Let's do this. Rocket roll. Rocket roll. Rock and roll, baby. Woo! That's what I love about Chrono Trigger. Combined techniques. So about movies based on video games, yeah, I said Mortal Kombat Annihilation was not was not good. The Resident Evil movie, the live-action movie by Paul W.S. Anderson that came out 20 years ago, the first one, it was okay. The second one, Apocalypse, was pretty faithful to the source material since it was based on Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. Love that game. Bugs. Bugs! The way those bugs fly at you, it's kind of like flying cockroaches. You step on a cockroach, it's all good. But when the cockroach starts flying, yeah, everyone freaks out at the flying cockroach. Who doesn't? I know I do. Ooh. Yep. And other movies based on video games, like the Angelina Jolie Tomb Raider movies were pretty meh, but they were okay. As for the Alicia Vikander movie in 2018, that one was pretty good and faithful to the source material, mainly more related to the 2012 Tomb Raider reboot. Man, hard to believe it's been 10 years since that game was released. Wow, time surely flies. Okay, so the live-action Sonic the Hedgehog movie, that one was pretty neat. Nope. XA. There you go. Okay, let's see. There you go. Yeah, the Last of Us live action series is coming soon. So far, it's looking so good, and I cannot wait for it. Hope they don't butcher it. Well, I'm sure they're not going to butcher it because Neil Druckmann is involved in that one. And about video game adaptations, as far as the good ones go, oh, yeah. Yeah, those are the ones that I can think of that were good. The Sonic the Hedgehog 2 movie, oh my god, that was so awesome. I think there's gonna be like this video game cinematic universe with the success of Sonic. Other Uncharted, it was pretty good. Uncharted was pretty good, especially since Tom Holland is popular due to his Spider-Man role. Okay, so Super Mario Bros. Movie. The 1993 live-action Super Mario Bros. Movie was bashed because it was worlds away from the source material. But still, that Super Mario Bros. Live-action movie, guilty pleasure. The live-action Double Dragon movie with Scott Wolf, known for his role as Bailey Salinger in Party of Five, and Mark Dacascos, who both played Billy and Jimmy in that live-action movie. And that movie sucked. Double Dragon. I'm serious, that movie sucked. And Alyssa Milano, portrayed as Billy's girlfriend, Marion. there was Robert Patrick in that movie, and that movie was really, really stupid. The 1994 Street Fighter movie, a lot of people hated that movie and say they should have never ever done that movie. You know what? I say the same thing, that they should have never done it, but after watching that 2009 movie, cough cough, Street Fighter: The Legend of Chun-Li, I gotta say that this 1994 movie is now one of those so bad they're good movies, and also guilty pleasure. Wing Commander, no one knows it existed. No one knows that it ever existed. Ouch. Let's watch some Law and Order. Hatch is open. But first, let's save just in case. Use a shelter and save just in case. The factory ruins. Okay, my friends. So, now, after Resident Evil Apocalypse, the rest of those movies, they all sucked. Because they deviated way too far from the source material and focused more on Alice. I'm sure a lot of people didn't like her that much. Well, I love Mila Jovovich. I loved her in The Fifth Element and various other movies as well. Well, she's one of those old school female badasses of the 90s. You gotta work your magic, Robo. There you go. It's a trap! Okay, so... what other movies based on video games were terrible? I remember how Dead or Alive was totally lambasted for being a piece of shit. And to think that I liked Devon Aoki and Natasha Malfe, and Kevin Nash was in that movie, and he was one of my favorite wrestlers. Now, Devon Aoki, sister to Steve Aoki, she's retired from acting, and she's raising her family. Well, if she's happy raising her family, then I'm happy for her. So, Devon Aoki, whatever you do, good luck to you, girl. Zabby. And the door is open. But there's an alarm. It's gonna close! goes! Don't get squished, Robo. Oh shoot, it shut off. Freaking alarm system. Oh yeah, the live action Monster Hunter movie. Never saw it, and I'm not interested in watching it. Yeah, I know Mila Jovovich was in that movie. Your friends? This part is mad sad. Affirmative. Have you forgotten our mission? All intruders must be eliminated. You shame us. You must be destroyed. Hey, that's messed up, dude. Please stop, please. Your brothers, they're beating the hell out of you, man. And, oh man, that is messed up. That's really messed up. Robo! Now to take care of the intruders. No, let's take care of you! Yeah, you tell him, Luca. I'm gonna turn you into a tin can. So, the CGI for some monsters were pretty good, but the story was meh. Yeah, obviously. And, let's see. What other movies based on video games I wasn't too fond of? Final Fantasy, The Spirits Within. Well, I gotta say that movie was not like Final Fantasy at all. It was nothing like the games. And you know what, man? Screw The Spirits Within. Everyone knows that a good Final Fantasy movie must be based at least on one of the games. Having the characters from the... Having the characters that we all know and love, and, you know... Okay, now I'm really pissed. Me encojonaron ahora. I'm gonna rip that processor out of your head for what you did to Robo. Te voy a arrancar el procesador. Ya tú verás. Self-destructing as a last resort? The coward's way out. Ooh, trying to take me with you? That is a coward's way out, dude. Yeah, Tekken, that one was really bad. Tekken, no one saw that. King of Fighters, people hated it. Warcraft, it was mad boring. Doom, the one with a rock, bad. And I mean bad. And guess what? But the first person scene, at least I liked it. When we see Carl Urban in first person mode. Doom Annihilation, that one was terrible. Awful. Now, I remember back in... I remember like 20 years ago that they were making plans for a live-action Metroid movie. And people were seeing some people thought of Ali Larder or as Samus Aran or Amy Smart as Samus. However, Paris Hilton auditioned for the role of Samus Aran. Oh my god. When I heard that Paris Hilton auditioned for the role of Samus, I was like, oh no, not her. Please, not her. Where will our friends end now? That it's a party of 4. We are in the end of time, a place where time begins and ends. And what other movies based on video games were like bad? The 2021 Mortal Kombat movie, well, it wasn't like as good as I hoped it would be, but it was still more or less okay. Yes. This is Speakio. We're gonna learn some magic from him. Strong. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Inner strength. Lightning, fire, water, and shadow. It could have been awesome if it was like a water, earth, fire, air. Long ago, the 4 nations lived together in harmony, and then everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked. Yeah, that it would have been cool if it was earth and air. But in this one, it's lightning, fire, water, and shadow. What else? Movies based on video games were bad? Well, so far, that's all I can think of right now. You with a punk hair, though, you're lightning. The one with a ponytail is water. The one with goofy glasses is fire. Not just magic, but everything is based on the balance of these 4 powers. Clockwise. Okay. And 1. And 2. And 3. Okay. One, 2, 2, 3. That's it. Oh, right, clockwise, right. 1, 2. There you go. Mágico. Let's try it out. Have a little practice with this one. Ouch. Oh, Dios mío. Since I made a reference to Avatar: The Last Airbender regarding magic, I was really happy. I'm happy that we still have Avatar: The Last Airbender on Netflix, and as well as The Legend of Korra. I remember some of my friends from college telling me like, dude, you gotta watch that show. It's so good, man. It's a good thing I listened, because that show is really good. And the live-action Last Airbender movie, oh my god. That movie sucked. That movie was garbage. The live-action Last Airbender. Okay. Yes. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna go to Medina Village, back to our timeline. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Speaking of Dead or Alive, one of the Dead or Alive characters has a solo game. Yeah, he's been having a solo game since the 1980s. Ninja Gaiden. Yeah, I remember playing Ninja Gaiden, but back in the 80s they call it Ninja Gaiden. Remember that 1989 movie The Wizard? Well, if you have seen the 1989 movie The Wizard, when the spoiler alert, when the characters go to the Nintendo World Championships, they say like one of the guys who registers the kids, it says Ninja Gaiden. Hi. It's Ninja Gaiden, not Ninja Gaiden. Someone's gonna have to school them on linguistics. Coming out of the cabinet. Come out of the closet. Come out of the closet. Oh my god. Sorry. Hey. Medina Village was founded by the ancestors of the mystics who lost a war to human beings. Most mystics hold a grudge against humans, so be careful. Yes. Forgive and forget, but not many seem to agree with him. Well, let me tell you something, man. I played a PS3 game called Ninja Gaiden. Yeah, I have the game on the PS4, the remastered version, of course. But before it came out on the PS3, I remember playing the game on the original Xbox at my cousin's house. That game was hard, really hard. But that game is a day at the beach next to that samurai game on the PS4, Nioh. Nioh? Oh my god. Ay Dios mío. That game is so difficult. It's like the Dark Souls of feudal Japan right there, dude. Anyway, like I was saying about that guy saying forgive and forget. Yeah. Some things can be forgiven and forgotten, but some things cannot be forgotten even if you forgive them. You have the Switch version? Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I don't have a Switch, but I want to have it, but certain issues don't let me have them as of now, unfortunately. As for me, what consoles do I have, if you ask, Mike? I have old consoles. I have my Dreamcast that I got for Christmas of 2000. I got my N64 25 years ago. It's 25 years old, my N64. On my N64, I got Jet Force Gemini, Ocarina of Time, Rogue Squadron, Resident Evil 2, and Majora's Mask, and Star Fox 64, of course. I had GoldenEye, but I gave it to a friend, and I never got it back. That was my stupidity right there. I got a PS2, and I got a lot of PlayStation games. I got PS1 games like Final Fantasy VII, Final Fantasy VIII, Final Fantasy IX, Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. For the PS2, I got Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, God of War 2, the Metal Gear Solid Collection, Resident Evil 4, Grand Theft Auto Vice City, Final Fantasy X and X-2, Onimusha. I got a lot of games for the PS2. For the PS3, I have Dead Space 1, 2, and 3, The Force Unleashed 1 and 2, Assassin's Creed 1, 2, Brotherhood, Revelations, Black Flag. I could have got the PS4 version of Ninja Gaiden, but Portable thing had me curious. Interesting. And I played... So yeah, I got my Dreamcast, my N64, my PS2, as well as I got my PS4. I got an Xbox 360. And a PS3. Now, if you ask, I'm more of a PlayStation guy than an Xbox. Yeah. Enjoy the game, bro. Okay, now. Getting philosophical about forgive and forget what that character said. Some things you forgive, and forget, of course, that it ever happened. But some things you cannot forget because it still makes you think about it. And if that person repeats that mistake that they did with you to that other person, then that's not then that's a good reason to not forget. But in certain cases, like all these other cases, like certain things that occurred back in years ago, some things cannot be forgiven or forgotten. But forgiveness, it takes a lot to process, and yeah, forgiveness heals, but it takes a lot to process to do so, you know. Okay, so back to the game, and I'm gonna wrap this up in like a half an hour. Melchior's hut. He was in the okay, I got a Robin bow that I got from the robot factory. If there weren't evil in this world, there would be no need for weapons. What a sad state of affairs. Yeah, it is a sad state of affairs, but evil exists, and we humans have good and evil within, you know. We have the capacity to do right, but we also have the capacity to do wrong things. It's always better to choose the right path and never the wrong one. Sure, we take the wrong path very easily because we're tempted to do so. Got the red katana. Let's buy some mid tonic. Thank you. Death to the Mystic's enemies. Better watch out for these guys. The gin bottle. Gotta destroy that thing first. Some enemies are too strong to be attacked physically. So use your magic. Magic is very essential in this game. In many parts, magic is very essential. Octoblush. Huh. Using fire against an octopus? I would turn you into sushi, bro. Tempurites. Better be careful. That armor's too thick. Use magic. Haha, eat that. Okay. Cave bats. Huh, you bats should have stayed in the bat cave. I can't play Souls games, too hard for me, because I've seen people throw the controllers. I'm like, yeah, I'm good. Oh my god. People throwing controllers in anger when a game causes them to rage quit. Oh my god. Oh my god. That kind of reminds me when I was a kid, and some people rage quit because of the NES Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles video game, because that game got so hard. Especially when you got to the Technodrome. The NES game, of course. Some games that were so hard, so difficult that made people rage quit, yeah, they threw the controllers. I wonder how many replacements they got. Oh my god. You know what video game made me rage quit on the NES? Ghosts and Goblins. It's a classic series, yes. It's like Mega Man combined with Castlevania. But that game was before Mega Man existed, though, and before Castlevania existed. Ghosts and Goblins. Now, if you're gonna play Ghosts and Goblins, in the immortal words of James Rolfe, aka the Angry Video Game Nerd, 3 rules to survive a Ghosts and Goblins game. Number 1, get the knife. Number 2, get the knife. Number 3, get the knife. That's all. He's gonna take you back to the past. You know the song. Headbutting keyboards. You're funny, man. And here's the boss of this place. You're gonna have to use magic against Heckran. When he dares you to attack, don't. Because then he'll unleash a powerful attack, and then you're gonna be in for a world of pain. Once he dares you to attack with a pose, do not do it. That bears repeating. When he poses and says, "Come on, try an attack," don't. Because if you do attack him when he dares you to, he's gonna unleash a very powerful attack, and you're gonna be in for a world of pain. Okay, so let's use our Aura World because it's gonna heal my entire party. There you go. Brief counterattack break. Okay, now, get ready to fight. Yes, indeed. I'm gonna hold you that out on that, buddy. There you go. Oh my CC. You're a lover, girl. I wanna fall in love. All right.
If only the great mages who brought forth levels 400 years ago had destroyed the human race, the world would have belonged to us mystics.
Goodbye, Heckran. We ain't gonna miss you. In the Middle Ages, Magus created Lavos, the destroyer of this planet's future. Yeah. Okay. Time to go home. Hello. What's up, Brishi Main? It's time for me to end this right now. But first, sorry, Mom. This is Marley. And look at how she, Robo. Oh my god. Well, Brishi Main, you can watch from the beginning about how I talk about the Mario Brothers movie. Let's go to Luca's house. Tabin has some awesome stuff for her. You'll see. Due to an accident, she's like that. Okay, here we go. One tab and best. Okay, this is for Luca. Well, for a good reason, and I gave her the Titan vest earlier. Okay, so let's go to the fairgrounds. We're going to Truce Canyon to the year 600 AD, the Middle Ages. Now, I remember watching a video of the game theorists, Matt Pat. He talked about how Chrono Trigger retold the Crusades, like the battle between the Kingdom of Soldiers of Guardia. In my talk about video games and religion, which was inspired from the game theorists Final Fantasy being anti-religion, Chrono Trigger makes certain religious references, like Chrono being put on trial, betrayal, and you know. Wait. Take this with you. And this is for you guys. Take it with you. Thanks. And tell that fool He had better come back alive. Ah, sibling rivalry. Everyone at one point has a sibling rivalry, you know what I'm saying? Men are such fools. Haha. People in general are fools. A lot of us are fools. Okay, so this is where we're going to stop right now, and time for me to wrap this up. And I hope you guys enjoyed this live stream, everyone. I really had fun doing this and talking about the Mario movie, movies based on video games, anime adaptation, live-action anime adaptations, you know. So, I hope to see you again next week with Chrono Trigger. But this holiday season on YouTube, here on YouTube, what I'm gonna do is gonna pause Chrono Trigger and then and do Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. So I really hope you all enjoyed this. So thank you all for watching and have a good night.